Welcome back to our second
All
series. As we jump right back in, now Fuel is going up against Seneca Sting. If Seneca reminds you anything, he was the Game Master in the Hunger Games, who unfortunately has perished. But now is a college, so yeah.
Did you see,
we'll see.
by the way, did you see the trailer of the new Hunger Games
Oh,
thing?
dude,
Talking about Hey Mitch's thing?
I didn't even realize it was Hamish. I just thought it was some dude.
No. Also, for the longest time, I thought his name was just Mitch, and
Yeah.
everyone just kept saying hey
Hey,
to him.
Mitch.
Yeah. And I'm like, guys, stop telling him hey Mitch, dude. Like, I feel like he's sick of it at this point. But yeah, anywho, also the Seneca Sting is kind of a tough name. I can't lie. I really like our name, Fuel. I feel like it's pretty dope, but like the Sting, I don't know. It just,
I mean, it's just
it
the
looks nice.
it's the alliteration, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Also, I just like Brian. Is that Brian or is that Brain?
That would be Braid.
Dang it! I wish I quickly looked and I thought it was Brian, and I was
Just some
gonna
dude
make.
named Brian.
I was thinking of so many Family Guy references I could have made, but now I can't make
Oh,
any.
Peanut.
But I mean, Monkey Bacon's also pretty good in Skywalker. I really like this. I'm really excited for this. I hope we have a long series because I like all these names and I like all these schools. This is gonna be dope. But it's looking like,
Oh, so close there. As
Probably gonna
Fuel
start.
are setting up now, just jumping into this match. We're already a minute in, and we're still tied. It seems like Sting are kind of dominating the ground here, really kind of playing off of those low balls, looking for more pass play setups rather than aerials here. As we saw right there, kind of contesting Fuel at their own game, as Chez is going to go up, though, testing this in the air. He's going to follow through with Reeker. They're kind of supporting each other on this attack here as Fuel looking to kind of set up some sort of defense, but the net is open here as Reeker does get kind of blocked out of the way, saved though by the bell as Chez kind of gets his car underneath it. Seneca are just kind of pressuring Fuel here.
yeah, they're doing a great job at it as well, mind you. But Fuel is kind of having to waste a lot of boosts and play super scrappy, and they haven't got anything on the offense. Like you can see right now, I mean, they're getting their boost up right now, but Reeker has barely any boost, unfortunately. It's looking like they're starting to attack, and this actually might be a goal here, but a great save by Brain. Phenomenal job, but still, Seneca has been doing a really good job at just taking these kind of awkward shots and making Fuel have to spend more boost than they'd like to. And also, they've been doing a ton of bumping and demoing, as you saw, just right off the rip. So Fuel's going to have to adjust to that for sure. But, I mean, adjusting, they already did. I said it once, I was like, I guess they can adjust that quickly. They must be listening to the stream. Just great job here. You can see the rotation by Brain. He went for that boost over the ball and got punished for it. You're always going to get punished, especially in these high lobbies.
Yeah.
But great job to capitalize by Reeker. Phenomenal shot. And now 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Fuel's up 1. Great job to start the series already. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far, just all day from the side of Fuel.
Just loving it, man, here as Jane is kind of testing this ball, but a potential shot here from Brain. But Reeker, kind of the locked-in fellow, goes up, but Skywalker is able to read that attack. He's kind of set out for it, but Jane, a good pass from Chez, blocked at the last second by Brain again. But Fuel here, they are not relenting anything up. But Reeker kind of a bit of a stalled setup there. Not quite what they want. Jane, though, is up in the air, is quite able to get that shot, but an open net,
And it's
but it goes off the post!
Wow. I mean, I think Fuel would have been able to save it if it was kind of on the closer half of the net, so they wanted to make sure it was a goal for sure. But by doing that, they missed it wide. Wow.
Still very dangerous for Fuel being out of position in that scenario. I think that kind of was a wake-up call for them to kind of be looking to be playing smarter rotates and better cycling here in this kind of scenario as we're kind of jumping in. They still do have that lead here as Reeker puts it up almost into the pocket, saved at the last second by Brain. Jane here again putting that pressure on Skywalker to kind of make something happen. Chez here contesting in the air as well. Monkey Bacon setting up for his teammate Brain now, taking this ball in. Jane is able to take this in the air and follow through with Reeker. Skywalker, though, fighting this at mid, setting up for a beautiful pass to Monkey, but the ball is cleared back into their pocket. Fuel now pressing this attack once more.
Yeah, and I mean, this is unrelated to the gameplay, but I'm really happy that Skywalker has the Darth Vader skin on.
Oh, yeah.
I just like it because I don't even need to look at his name to see who I'm spectating. Now I know it's Skywalker. Which one? We will never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
But I do love it. And honestly, again, this is what I'm talking about, bumps. And I like how you said right off the rip, it seems like the Sting are playing on the ground. And they are. They've been playing a ton on the ground and not a lot of aerial play, which is kind of the opposite of Fuel. So it's kind of like land versus air. Who wins, right? Like
Like
ground.
Avatar.
Yeah, like ground versus fighting in Pokemon. Like, and I
Yeah.
honestly can't remember the matchups for that exactly, but I'm pretty positive that flying wins because if you're ground, you're not going to be able to hit anyone, right? So it seems pretty obvious in that sense. But Fuel is going to take home this first match if the ball is able to touch the ground, and it's looking like it is. Great job there by Fuel.
Not closer.
Yeah, and honestly, the one thing that I'll say that Fuel, I mean, most of Rocket League players already know, and the one thing about playing a lot on the ground is you don't have that many options. And when you're on the ground, if the ball's on top of your car, like 98% of the time, it is going to go upwards, right? If the ball's, like, say this is your car, ball is right here, where can it go? You can't angle it down, right? You can angle it up, you can angle it to the side, you can angle it right, but it's gonna go up regardless. So Fuel can kind of play into that factor of okay, the ball's on the top of his car, jump, and then just kind of hover in the air. You'll see it a lot. They'll jump and then they'll flip down into the ball just to win those 50s and get the head of their car, like the biggest part of it, to be able to cover it and do just that. And they did that a ton in that game and a phenomenal job, just kind of shutting down a lot of Sting's offense just by countering it right away before they could get it over the top of Fuel. So yeah,
I mean, it was just a great showing there. Fuel definitely coming out there. I don't think they're too confident though. I think they kind of got their number checked there a little bit, kind of on that potential goal in that back end.
For sure.
So I think they're going to be looking here to probably adapt to Sting here a bit more.
Yeah.
And looking for these kind of better setups. And yeah, I think we want to see him playing around a lot of that momentum in kind of counter demoing as well.
Also, do you see this?
Yeah.
Dino, wait, Dino is either a new player or Skywalker changed his name because I believe that is the same car and the same decal. So it could be a coincidence, but Dino is now the name for one of the players on the side of Sting. So I wonder if they were kind of waiting for someone and had to get into the game right away, vice versa, or if it just is Skywalker and he didn't like us talking about him in that way, you know, of just talking about his car and whatnot.
But, getting in there dirty.
Just kind of something to keep your eye out for. I'm going to guess, honestly, though, it seems like he's going to be the same player. Just change his name mid-match, which I think is really funny. And what a fake by Ches. I mean, yeah, you go on to the, like, Rocket League. What a shot. What a shot.
So close there as Rieger tried to come in at the last second. As just an unlucky shot there. As Ches now contesting that, stopping that aerial in the air. Now here is Ches kind of defending this ball, not allowing it to go in front of that net. Is so important. Does get demoed out here as Brain is kind of looking for a turtle reset, but didn't quite get there. He's got Disrupted Reaper now, setting up for Ches to shoot that, but it looked like Monkey Bacon got underneath, kind of not allowing for any slow push. I mean, if you let even a second to breathe there, you don't really have the time to set up for these kind of plays. It's all about that, you know, preemptive thinking, knowing where your player's going to be before they're going to be there. Here's, it seems like, you know, yeah, it's very much probably the same player as Rieger. Now a lob towards their net. A dangerous position for them. It pounces off the pocket. Can Jane follow through? No, it goes wide.
Wow.
Again, another pocket shot not going in. Fuel just accidentally missing these opportunities to score here. Potentially detrimental for them.
No, for sure. And I mean, I wish, unfortunately, we couldn't see a better angle there because we just happened to watch Ches as he got demolished. But I wonder if Sting was able to save it because I believe I saw a save in the cam as that happened, like in the feed. And so I'm really curious on kind of what happened there. And I mean, if we'll see it in the replay, maybe a bit later, we could see that. But yeah, just unfortunate. Fuel had an opening and kind of messed it up just like Sting. So it's kind of 1-1 on the side of that right now. So just a few sloppy plays coming out on both sides as we see the game still be 0-0. Oh my goodness. And it's already halfway through and still nobody's able to score. Very, very similar to last game, right? Nobody was able to score, got one goal, and then that was it. That's all they needed to win.
Yeah.
And it's seeming like whoever gets his first goal is going to be able to win this game. And this is going to be dangerous for Fuel here in a nice setup, but just can't get an easy shot off as Rieger is going to look to clear this ball. Wow. The double tap to control it. And almost a pass to Ches, too. That would have been a clip and a half, ladies and gentlemen. But unfortunately could not get it to go, but a nice save there.
Now the dangerous play from Jane there is kind of a risk reward if you full stop like that and trying to back up into your back foot into that ball is that you don't have the momentum to follow through if it goes past you, right? Especially if that play goes past you. Here is Fuel now dangerously. Jane at the last second keeping the ball out of their net. I mean, Fuel, again, you know, it's a very tricky position to be in. They got to be looking to finish these shots through here as they press on the attack. Ches does kind of get it to, again, goes off the post. Not quite where they want it to be. Fuel, Jane with an opportunity, puts it wide as Brain gets in there. Fuel again kind of pressing this attack. Rico with no boost, but Jane, or Ches.
What a shot. Oh my goodness, I did not even see him coming. We'll see him right here as Reeker passes up and Ches from all the way at half field, full boost, and just a perfect touch there. That's a phenomenal shot, honestly. Like, there was 2 defenders just to tap it just hard enough, just right over the tops of their car. Nice job there by Fuel, and again, so reminiscent of this first game where they're up 1 and now just have to play defense for about a minute here, and I think that's kind of their strong suit, especially today. They've been playing phenomenal defense, and a nice flip over top. Reeker, even if you don't score, you're looking to stall this time, and a nice shot there by Ches, and Jane follows up, but you don't want to overcommit. A great job by Fuel, keeping this midfield controlled by them, and now barely any boost on the side.
What is happening?
Sting, and nicely done there. I like that. It's a little fake. Watch this. It's so well planned. It looks like Reeker's kind of messing up here. He just doesn't have enough boost, and he knows it. He fakes it. Dino thinks he's going to shoot it. He jumps to kind of predict that shot, and then they come in. Great job. Great teamwork right there. I love that goal.
Yeah, I mean, Fuel here now being up 2 goals with less than a minute remaining. Seneca has to make something happen. Or else Fuel's just going to run away with this game. Reeker now with an opportunity from half court, or half field, as
same thing, half court or half field. Either way, we get what you're saying for sure.
Right, but here now Monkey Bacon gets a shot toward the net. Reeker there in time, setting up for Jane. A potential shot here, but it looks like it'll not hit the post. Dino clearing that goal. Fuel a bit out of position there.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just an unfortunate 50 win. For Fuel, but a great win by Brain there on the side of Sting, and it seems like Fuel kind of wanted to just Jane to get that 50 win and then send the ball up in the air and go for some offense, but now Fuel is only up 1 goal with around 15 seconds left. A risky spot. You know, you're up 2, you're a lot more comfortable. Now, only 1 goal left, and we saw a team score with 5 seconds. Like last match, UFT scored with 5 seconds left. But we score now with 5 seconds left. As I talk about that, we'll definitely take that. It's a nice cushion again. Now they're up 2. Reeker with a little booty bump from the side and just kind of scramble on Sting. They weren't expecting that angle, which I definitely was not either. So now Fuel looking super comfortable to take that game, especially if you can get a good kickoff, and that they do. Great job by the side of Fuel. It's probably going to go their way. I mean, it just needs to touch the ground, and there it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like Seneca are going to keep this ball up in the air. Dino
does drop
best.
it. I mean, it's tough there. Fuel, phenomenal job. Again, just playing solid defense the whole way through and never letting up.
Yeah.
And then getting 1 goal and then just sitting back and kind of being like, you have to score now, right?
Yeah.
We are great at defense. We're great at communication. Our teamwork is phenomenal. And you have to score. And even that 1 goal we see right there, a small fluke, and they're willing to give up that fluke because, again, you see Ches come in with 5 seconds left, another cushion goal. So great job on the side of Fuel. They're just cruising along, and so are we already into Game 3. I am loving this pacing tonight from everywhere. Just our team, just everything, like how these matches are going. A great job, and a nice tap there by Dino.
Yeah, I mean, the Sting here, you know, it seems like they don't want to take any time. They want to get back in this. They're hungry for this win. And we're excited to see that because, like, we love these kind of matches. Again, it might happen to Fuel where this last game beat is the closest one. We don't want to jinx anything too much yet. Here as Fuel already. Ches getting in, going for that bump, allowing for Reeker to try to see if he can get in there, just slink in. We know he's dangerous in their pocket. Jane's going to get up here, goes for a shot off the backboard. Doesn't quite go in here as Ches now having to back check. Fuel again setting up for the second attack. They've got a good pool of boost here, kind of decide who to go for this ball. As Ches goes a bit underneath it and almost allows for a goal. Brain just got there too little too late as Fuel are now pressing this attack. Can Jane follow through here? No, but this ball is kind of lofted up in front of them. A good bump from Ches there, or sorry, from Rieker will allow for Ches to take this ball in. Brain contesting it in that pocket. Jane keeping it again in their half. As Fuel are now just kind of pressing their attack, really playing around their cycles a lot better, looking for an opening, playing like Shark. A good pass to Rieker in the air, a good flip, but oh, the boost was not enough. Rieker, though, gets a tip toward the net, blocked again by Brain. This is insane defense from Sting.
I mean, an insane offense as well from the side of Fuel. Holy crap. That was a crazy pass. To pass it to your teammate on the ceiling, he gets the shot, they save it, and then to come down and take another shot from a disgusting angle and just barely get saved. Wow. Wow. I have not seen Fuel play this aggressive in a long time. They're doing a great job. I mean, they're very comfortable. They won last series 3-0. They're up 2-0 right now. And, I mean, they're looking super comfortable. 2 minutes in already, and it seems like Fuel has double the amount of shots that Sting does alone already. And just oh my goodness, just overwhelming this team so much. Yeah. And, again, they do it so well by keeping this air control and the mid control. As you watch, you talk about their offense being so long and so potent. And it's because they can control the ball in this midfield and make it so their offense never stops, right? The attack is always going, and Jane almost slows it down. But see, you're going to see right here, Rieker is able to get back, and that ball is still on the side of Sting. And right here, again, Ches slows it down, and now it's still Fuel on the offense, right? You thought that Sting could clear it. They can't. This is why Fuel is so good, because they are consistently keeping pressure up no matter what. And a nice pass by Rieker, and he just...
I think he accidentally sabotaged it for himself there.
I think he was trying to flick it out front, but Jane would have actually been able to take a goal there. I mean, unfortunate, you can't really know. Those are just going to happen, but another shot chance here by Fuel out front of the net. Can Rieker score? Rieker! Yes, he can, finally. Oof. I want to go back and count how many shots Fuel had on net here that they had to save. Not even just on net, that they had to go and contest. I want to say about 8 shots in the last minute that Fuel just put on net, or put at least in front of the net that Sting had to answer to, and they just had to waste their boost as Fuel kept their rotations clean and concise, and then just came back with more boost, better shots. Just overall a great job by them.
Yeah, I think as well they've adjusted their play style here. Again, good save from Rieker. A bit of momentum there to keep themselves in this fight. But something you might notice is that Rieker is not cherry picking, but he's their lurker here. Where Ches and Jane are kind of sitting back midfield here, kind of just waiting for any opportunity for the ball to come past them. A dangerous shot toward the net. Jane here, though, he's right there. He's controlling it. Very calm kind of place. Does get kind of booped out of there as Dino, though, has an opportunity towards that net. Rieker, though, back there supporting Ches, but a dangerous shot toward the net as that almost monkey bacon came in from half field. To try and sink that in here. Again, that pressure, though, is kind of back on Fuel, but Rieker now has an almost open net. The back check from Dino to keep Seneca in this fight. Now, it seems like they're getting on the aggressive here. Dino going up for those aerials, those lower demos to kind of contest any ground balls. As Rieker here, they're going for that aerial out to kind of set up for this play, but Rieker puts it past 2.
Yeah, you can demo all you want, but if you're going to let Rieker have a 1v1, it's probably a goal most of the time. I mean, phenomenal job. Yeah, just a great shot. He knows Brain has no boost, and he knows Monkey Bacon is rotating a little far behind, so if he can just get it past Brain, he knows it's probably going in, and that he does. And now, again, just like last game, Fuel is up 2-0 with not a lot of time left. Will Sting be able to come back and put 2 more goals on the board, or will it be the same as the first 2 where Fuel takes a very easy, clean win? And honestly, we've only seen Sting score one time. Speak of it, Brain scores the second goal for the side of Sting, but the first one of this match. 33 seconds left is definitely enough time to score a goal.
Fuel just has no boost here. Fuel just has no boost here, as Ches just kind of just didn't quite get that corner boost, and the ball it was a bit of an overextension there, as Fuel are now having to regroup here. Again, it's that same thing where you go down to 2-1. It's a dangerous position to be. Ches here going for a bounce up to Jane, but he doesn't want to follow through here. Or he is going to follow through. It's a bounce off of Dino, but he kind of waited for Ches to kind of be able to be in that back pocket there, setting up for himself. But that shot goes off. Rieker is just locked in. Wow. He's ready for it.
I mean, this is the exact same as last game. If you watch back last game, Seneca was down 2-0, then they scored, it's 2-1, and then Fuel scores, and it's 3-1. It's the exact same thing that just happened. Now, as long as nobody scores, it'll be the exact same outcome in the exact same way at basically the same times for this. Wow, just consistency. I mean, I'm taking this quote from a famous NBA player, but like the tide, day in and day out, just flowing. You know it's going to come. It's so consistent. It's phenomenal on the side of Fuel. And they're looking to get 2 sweeps in a row, and now all they need is one more win. Look at the boys. Oh, yeah, point it. Point it. That is what Leo uses to show them what they should be doing wrong. And Reeker is feeling good. So is Jane. I'm loving this.
Great, yeah.
Beautiful teamwork all around. Great job.
Can I say, Fuel has had only 5 goals scored against them.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, what, 2 of them came in one game as well.
It was one. It was that last minute game where it was 3-3.
Yeah. So 3 came in one game, and then just 1, and then 1. I mean, how many have they scored? Right? They had 3 there. They had 3 again. That's 6. Then they started the first game with, I think, 2. So there's 8 in that series alone, and then 4, and then 2, and then 1. I think so. I think they've had 16 goals, and they've only let 5 in.
Yeah, that's more than triple your goal percentage. You also had 14
Never mind.
goals. So
My
nearly.
math was wrong,
if they
but
get one
basically,
more goal, if they get, I mean, if you're keeping your ratio of 3-1 here,
that's
so
insane.
long as they keep.
I mean,
yeah.
you could even keep it. It could almost be just like 1.2, and you're still winning. So to have it be 2 or almost 3.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. And I mean, we're going to see a lot more gameplay tonight as a side of Fuel. If they win the next game, they will not have to play anymore tonight, and they'll play some tomorrow. But we will have a little break before that, so don't go anywhere.